Today I want to show you how you can take this basic Christmas ornament and customize it to kind of look like some of your favorite Disney characters. Today's character we're going to do is Mickey Mouse. So this was a SVG file. If you wanted to go to images in Cricut Design Space and search for ornament, you could probably find an ornament you like. If you can't and you want this exact SVG file, the download for it is on my site. I'll link the project that it's in the description of this video. So when I start off, I'm going to click on this image. And when I clicked on it, see how it highlighted everything? And when I go over here to the right panel for the layers panel, it says right here that it's a group. And that group contains these three layers: a black, the gray for the topper, and then the large white ornament piece. So that means I can resize or move or adjust and edit this whole grouping at one time, which is great because I want the overall height to be 5 inches. So I just type in the 5 and now it moved everything, in relation to each other as one large grouping. But for the next step, I want to just alter the white piece. So what I want to do is ungroup them so that I can just grab this white part over here. And I am going to grab these guys and just scooch them this way so we can play with this. Okay, so because we're doing Mickey Mouse, I only need half of this because I want the bottom half here to look like his pants. So I'm going to go to Shapes and insert a square. Then I'm going to use the square and resize it. Whoop, that was really big. And just make it so it covers about half of the circle. This is not precise. You don't have to measure it out or anything. Basically what I did was I looked at the ornament shape and went, if this is half, I want it to be a little bit above half. I mean, it's nothing exact. Okay, so now that you have that placed, we can select both the square and the circle and we can slice. Slice will cut your circle in half, but it's using the outline of the square for where it's cutting. Okay, so this will show you here that it's sliced right along there. So now I'm going to click on the white part and go up here and change the color to red. And now I can get rid of and delete everything that was on the top. Okay, so now that guy would go plop right on there. And you can see I can leave that little bit of a black edge. It's already looking like Mickey Mouse. Okay, so next I'm going to click on images and I want to find some buttons. Here's my tip when searching for images. Use the singular term. So I'm going to type in button and not buttons. You can use any of these buttons that you like. Feel free to scroll through and find something you like. Or if you want to, you can just search for ones you've purchased and paid for or are free. So looks like there's those might be good. Well, this is the actual button that I used. So if you want to use the exact same button I use, you're going to type in your search bar up here the hashtag sign M314E4. Okay, so I'm going to insert that image. It comes in really tiny up over here. So I'm going to make it right about a little less than 1. I'm just kind of eyeballing what I think looks good. So now I'm going to change the color of that to white. And I'm going to go duplicate. How I did that was I clicked on the button and I did right click with my mouse and it went to this pull down. So I picked duplicate. The other way is go up here in the upper right corner and click duplicate. Duplicate is basically copy paste all in one move. So now I can add the little buttons, and the placement of those don't matter quite as much because you're going to glue these on later. So if they're not lined up perfectly on here, it's not the end of the world because you're going to glue it all on later. So then the last thing I would do is select the whole entire image and go group. So now this is grouped together. All those layers will stay together. And if I needed to make them a different size, I could. When I click make it, the Cricut is going to sort each one of these colors onto its own cutting mat. So you can see first it's going to cut the white buttons, then it will cut the black background, the gray topper, and the red bottom half of the ornament. And then I'll glue them together. You can hop over to my website, shawnmosh.com, to see the tutorial of how to assemble it. And then drop me a comment, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel because you don't want to miss the rest of the Disney Christmas crafts I have coming for you. Thanks.